number 11 becomes easier when you realize that the volumes of gas can be used as the moles to determine which one is the limiting reactant. Like this. If I were to take 1 liter of ethane and divide it by 22.4, and I were to take 3 liters of oxygen and divide it by 22.4, these numbers, whatever they turn out to be, will still be in a 1 to 3 ratio. They'll just be a different set of 1 to 3 numbers. So if I can see that the actual numbers are not going to change their ratio, I can simply look at what is smaller. 1 of ethane divided by 2, or 3 of oxygen divided by 7. I'm just using the volumes instead of the actual mole number to determine that 3 over 7 is smaller than 1 over 2, so oxygen is going to be my limiting reagent. And I didn't have to find out how many moles of each one there were. But now I need to find out how many grams of carbon are going to be formed. And since I do know that it's going to be 3 liters of oxygen times there's 1 mole for every 22.4 liters times there's 4 carbon dioxides for every 7 oxygens. And then that would be times the molar mass of carbon dioxide, which is 44 grams for every 1 mole. So now that I've got this, I can go through and find that 44 cancels out very nicely, right, with 22. That this could just be a 2. It's not exact, but I'm only estimating. And now when I look at the math, it's 3 times 4 times 2, which is 24, divided by 7. And I know that's going to equal 3 would get me up to 21, and then 7 going into 30 would give me 4 more, 3.4. And look at my answer choices. I've got enormously too large, way too small over here in A. B is the right answer. That's right close to 3.4. And this one is just too big again also.